Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at noon.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thanks for joining us. I'm Abby Furchner. After a rainy and somewhat cool weekend, we're finally seeing that sun again. Let's take a live look outside right now. Just a few clouds in the sky, but like I said, can't complain when we're getting some of that sunshine. So let's check in with meteorologist Lisa Green.
And warmer air moving in, a nice combination. We're getting into the 60s now. Yesterday, we did not even warm up this much into the later afternoon when we typically see our highs. So we're already warmer than yesterday at the noon hour at 67 in Fargo, 68 in Grand Forks, and some 68s up in Hallock and Devil's Lake as well. Some of our warmer numbers on the map. Over to the east, it's slightly cooler, but we're starting off nicely there too. So we do have some wind out of the south. It's helping to warm us up, but it makes it a little breezy too out there with wind that is gusting into the low to mid 20s. Southerly wind again continuing, and can't rule out underneath some of these clouds the potential for a few sprinkles. You can see some radar returns places like the Wahpeton Breckenridge area and back up to the Lake of the Woods area too, but there in between those areas there are large regions of blue sky and sunshine that's greeting us here today, and we'll continue this into the afternoon hours with that warming wind bringing us back to the 70s this afternoon. It will be the first of maybe a few days of 70-degree temperatures. We'll have the latest on that for you coming up in just a little bit.
Definitely can't complain about that. Thank you so much, Lisa. Police are investigating a possible shooting in Mahnomen, Minnesota. The city's Facebook page indicates there was an incident around 8 last night along Monroe Avenue, which police responded to. One person was arrested, and police say there is no threat to the general public. Law enforcement asked people to stay away from the area last night as officers finished the investigation. One viewer tells Valley News Live that he heard what he believed were gunshots around that time. A dispatcher at the Mahnomen County Sheriff's would not confirm any arrests or injuries. A Minnesota man is hurt after what officials say was a possible drowning near Detroit Lakes. The Becker County Sheriff's Office got a call yesterday morning about someone in trouble on Island Lake, which is about 20 miles northeast of DL. Deputies spotted a boat going in circles and someone in the water trying to grab onto it. When they got there, they found a man unresponsive in the water. Rescuers started CPR until an air ambulance arrived. 61-year-old Lyle Nelson of Sauk Center, Minnesota, was taken to Essentia in Fargo, but his condition is not known. It was quite a scare for 6 people in a car that rolled over early this morning in Otter Tail County. The driver told police he swerved to miss an animal on I-94 near Rothsay around 2 this morning, went off the road, hit a cable median, and rolled. All 6 people in the car were wearing seatbelts and no one was seriously injured. AAA officials say North Dakota gas prices have seen a slight decline since last week, indicating a possible early spring peak. Officials say typically leading up to Memorial Day, ongoing refinery maintenance and healthy consumer demand contribute to pump prices increasing. Today's statewide average of $2.77 is 2 cents lower than this time last week and identical to 1 year ago. The national average is 9 cents higher at $2.86. The gas average fell despite the Energy Information Administration's latest report, which shows an increase in demand to summer-like levels and a decrease in gasoline stocks. One of the first steps to battling allergies is to cut down your contact with triggers, both outside and in your home. So, for all of you itchy, sneezing allergy sufferers out there, Consumer Reports reveals which home appliances can help keep annoying allergens at bay. Valley News Team's Lisa Bedeau has our story.
Every spring and fall, Melinda Montanero suffers from allergies.
My throat gets really itchy, my ears get itchy, my eyes get really dry and itchy.
She loves keeping her windows open to let in fresh air, but that's not all that's coming in.
There's usually a layer of pollen collecting on my kitchen countertops.
Whether allergens come from outside the house or in, CR says put your appliances to use to eliminate them. First, clear the air. Keep pollen out by closing the windows and use your air conditioner to cool your home instead. The AC can also cut humidity, limiting the growth of mold and dust mites. But be sure to clean the filter regularly. Allergens can settle on the large surface of your bed. Things like dust mites can feed on dead skin flakes and like to accumulate in your bedding. Wipe them out by using the sanitizing cycle on your washer, which uses extra heat that can kill mites. Another broad space for allergens to gather: floors. Use your vacuum weekly to pull dust mites, mold, pollen, and animal dander out of your carpets. And be sure to choose one with a HEPA filter that traps small particles and keeps them from going back into the air.
Emptying dust from a bagless vacuum can release particles back into the air. So if you have a vacuum with a bin, take it outside to empty it.
And if you're a severe seasonal allergy sufferer, instead of wall-to-wall carpeting, consider covering your bare floors with washable throw rugs with rubber backing. Finally, a portable air purifier may help filter pollutants in your home. Look for ones that use a HEPA filter.
One final tip: take your shower at night before you go to bed. That way, any allergens clinging to you will go down the drain and not into your bedding. Salvaging the nuclear crisis with Iran was the priority topic when leaders from the U.S. and other European Union countries met this morning. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo arrived at a meeting in Brussels where he joins the foreign ministers of Britain, France, Germany, and EU foreign policy chief. The meeting comes as the Europeans struggle to keep financial supply lines open to Iran to offset the impact of U.S. sanctions on the Islamic Republic's shattered economy. Legendary actress and singer Doris Day has died. The Doris Day Animal Foundation confirms the 97-year-old died early this morning at her Carmel Valley, California home. The foundation says she had been in excellent physical health for her age until recently contracting a serious case of pneumonia. The singer turned actress acted in such films as Move Over Darling and Pillow Talk. She also had her own sitcom, The Doris Day Show, which aired for 5 seasons. She retired in her 50s to follow her dreams into animal activism and rescue.